Hello everyone, my name is Carolyn of 2knitncrochet.com.au. Today I'm just going to explain to you all about all of this yarn that I have now in my shop. I have some samples that I can show you. So what I'm going to start with is one of the first yarns we got into the store is, oops, just knocked the stand, sorry about that, is this yarn from Noro. This is the Noro Courier. I have that in 4 colorways, and this is the 4th colorway. It is a quite a thick yarn. It's not a plied yarn, but it is probably what I would say like equivalent to a 10-ply yarn. Makes up beautifully. Now, if I remember to insert it, I've made a koala, crocheted koala out of this colour, and this colour 371, which is this one. Turn it around that way. 371. I have made this koala, so you can see what he looks like. Made up, and you're going from your golds to your greens, oops, and to your, sorry about that, to your browns and purples. So when I crochet this up, and it's an old pattern of mine, I used a 4mm hook, I think, from memory. So it's quite thick. When I make my stuffed toys, I use stockings. So I get a packet of cheap stockings and I line them and I stuff them. It stops any bleeding of polyfill coming through. So this little koala is available for sale on my shop as well. So yeah, so that is the Noro Courier in 4 colorways in my shop. So you go from this one in the pinks to the greens, the burgundies, russets, purples, even a bit of olive in there. This is the colour 371. This is it before. That colour I just showed you beforehand was colour 374. Pardon me. This is colour 40. And you go from aquas to purples to your greens. So that's a lovely colourway. And the final colour I have in stock is colour 188. And you're going from your purples to your olives to your burgundies. So yeah, so these will make up great cowls for winter, nice and thick around the neck. Sorry about that, I've just adjusted the stand. Now the next yarn I got into the shop was Jigsaw 4-ply Bella Storia. There we go, focus. This is 75% wool and 25% polyamide, which is like your polyester fibre. So there we go. No, they call it nylon. Okay, so if you're going into the colours here from your russets to your aquas to your browns and so on. So this knits up very nicely on 2.25mm needles for my tension, but you can, as you can see, go to 2.75mm. There's 420 meters here. So I have that in this colorway, which is colorway 1. Then we have it in the orange tones. So you go from a bit of sage to your russets to your yellows. The next colorway, that was color 3. So this is colour 5 that I have in stock. The bag just fell over by my feet. And this is going into your purples, your reds. And the final one I have in stock of this is in the purple tones, colour 9. Going into a bit of charcoals, greys, pinky purples. And this is what it looks like made up. I've knitted these socks up here. This pattern is the double moss sock pattern that Jigsaw have released for this range of yarn. So that's the colourway there. I'll just get it back into focus a bit more. There we go. And this is the pattern here. Your Bellastora pattern. And at the moment I've got a kit offer that you can buy with the kit, set of knitting needles, the pattern and the yarn on special as one price, so in the Bellastora range. So you can buy any of those 4 colours that I have with a set of DPNs or a circular needle of your choice, and yeah, then the pattern comes with it complimentary. So that's what I have in that. The next yarn that I've got in is this yarn from Bellastora again, Venice 4-ply. Have a purple, which is colour 286. These are so soft and squishy. This is the navy, colour 287. This is the sage, or deeper green, 285. And this is the sagey blue, pretty colour. And this is colour 284. Now this is a combination yarn. It's nice, soft and squishy. As you can see, it's 55% merino, 45% cashmere. They say hand wash. So washing instructions. There are on each ball, which I can't quite see that label because it's a bit rubbed. 28 stitches to 10 centimeters using a 3.25mm needle, approximately 160 meters, and these are 50-gram balls. So that's in the 4 colorways there. Make a great cashmere cowl. I'm hoping to get a couple more colors to complement in a red and possibly even a cream, but be nice and soft against the skin. And Hoagie Locatelli's 3-color cashmere cowl will look great in this. Whoops, I knock at the stand. Now, right in front of me here, well, that's come untwisted, is the Ella Ray yarns. Now, this is a discontinued range, so henceforth I've got them on special in my shop. This is a lovely purple tonal yarn. It's a lace weight merino, 420 meters. There's a label there. 460 yards. This is colour 21. And there we are, Ella Ray lace merino. So I have that in this gorgeous purple. Also a very soft squishy yarn. Then we've got it in the chocolate. Nice tonals in the chocolate there. And then this yarn skein that's come undone. Look at that in the denims. Purple, blues. This is colour 144. And it goes into the grey. So the purple will look great with that to complement. So I can see something like the Truffle Shore by Mid Gatsby out of this colourway. Also to the there's a shawl pattern by I can't think of it at the moment, so I won't mention it. But it's one of Susan B. Anderson's shawls with a little beading on the edge. Will look lovely with that. So that's that colourway, and this is the final colourway I've got, colour 4. And this is, as you see, colour 28, I think it is, yep. But look at those lovely autumn tones. Bring it to focus. There we are. Going to the greys. So the chocolate, which just look lovely with that. Just bring out that tones. Very nice. Now, 2 new yarns just recently come in. These are self-striping sock yarn by Lana Gatto. And I've got them in 2 colourways. This colourway, and if you look on my website, you will see how the socks knit up. You will need 2 balls of this. This is 50-gram balls. So, made in Italy. 75% wool and 25% nylon or polyamide. And this is colourway 6484. The other self-striping sock I've got, you can see, goes into your blues, yellows, greens. This is colourway 6481. So these are just the first 2 colourways I've got in stock at the moment. They were, when I went to place my order, some of the colours were waiting to come back into stock into Australia. So yeah, so you need 2 balls of these, because these are only 50-gram balls. And I can see the meterage, yes, 210 metres or 222 yards. So that's approximately what you need per sock, or a little bit less if you use contrasting heels and toes. Yep, so that's that one. The next yarn I want to talk about is this other sock yarn I've got in by Debbie Bliss, Rialto Luxury Sock. I currently have 5 colourways in stock. These are 100-gram balls, 400 metre lengths. So this will have in its colour toning, as you can see, from your bluey greys to your blacks to like an olivey green, through to your burnt orange, your lemon, down to beige, and a bit of copper there. There it goes, pull that apart. Very nice. And this is colourway 14. 75% wool, 25% polyamide. Easy to knit. And I use, as I say, for my socks, 2.25mm needles. So that is colourway, as I said, colourway 14. Then we have this one. You're going to your teals, to your yellows, to your greens. Oops, bit of fluff. And this is colourway 4. This one is colourway, take it back over, colourway 11. And this is all your navy tones, and it looks slightly purple here on the camera, but it's actually a bit more navy into your greys. So you can see that there. This is the 4th colour I've got in stock. Oh, sorry for a bit squishy label. Colourway 3. And this is into your oranges, your reds, your purples, bit of brown. So this might be my next sock makeup. Love this colour. And the final colourway I have, and I've already knitted 1 sock in it so far, and it's colour 9. So you've got your emeralds to your greens, to your blues, to your yellow tones, greys. So this yarn, colour 9, looks like this sock. So you can see it started off with emerald green, going to green grey. Now this pattern is Susan B. Anderson's How I Make My Socks. And Susan and I have pretty well got the same size foot. And this is your slip stitch heel. You can see how those colours just blend. Right down to there. There we go. So yes, that's how that colour makes up. Next yarn I'm going to show you, I'll just pull across the table, is my Ranco solids that I have in stock at the moment. Pardon me. These are Arakuna Ranco Luxury Blend 4-ply. The composition is, once again, if I bring that to focus, 75% wool and 25% polyamide. You've got 100 grams, approximately 344 meters. So it's a 4-ply yarn, as I said, and this is pink on pink tonals. It's actually probably a bit bluer in reality than what it is. Maybe I just need to turn that light off at the back. There we go, I've turned that light off and it's not going to blow that colour out so much. So yeah, so it's still showing up quite a bit rosier and pink, but it's really more of a magenta. So, and this would be great to add into any of the socks yarns, you know, to incorporate for heels and toes. So that's the magenta. This is colour 485, and this is your reds, and it's a really much deeper red. Tonal. This is really not showing the correct colour. I'm afraid, I'm sorry today. It's more of a bluer red. See, that magenta looks a bit more magenta there in the background. I'll put that down. So this is actually a bit more wine colour going into your deeper burgundy. If you ordered this and you're not happy with the colour, just let me know and we can arrange an exchange and I'll see what else we can do. But please, this is not really showing up the correct colour at all. It does not do it justice. This is the burgundy. Now that's a little bit better. That's showing up a lot better in the colourway. And this is colourway 483. And it's going into your brownie tones, purple tones. So, but when you get this in stock as well, this will look a lot, see a little bit of grey tonals there. This will be a lot more richer in life when you see it in reality. That's that one. Then we've got this mustard colour, and it's actually a little bit greener in real life. You see it gets my bag at the back there. Also 4-ply. Now this colour in tonal is called, sorry about it, it's been 2280, it's been printed over. But it goes into the tonals from this really mustardy colour to greens, leaf greens. So this is showing up just a little bit brighter than what it is in reality. It's a little bit better, a bit closer in colouring. And the final shade I have in this is in this beautiful blue colour. So once again, you can see how heels and toes. Make great shawls, these tonals, and I'm actually thinking of just doing a couple of plain shawls. And this is colour 2279. Med Gadsby's Endless Rope shawl will be great in these tonals. So you can do a combination. Oh, that's magenta pink, and it just blows out right out too. So yeah, so you can use this as a combination with any of the yarns, just like we got here at the back. Yeah, so that's that one. The other yarns I have in stock at the moment, and I'm pointing towards me, are the Heirloom Mystic 100% Superfine Heirloom yarn, 8-ply. Lovely yarns to work with. Superfine merino wool, made in Australia from Australian sheep. Approximately 100 meters per 50 gram ball of yarn. Now I have that in these colorways You've seen photographs on my website of this. That's your poppy, your red, your blues, magenta, and cream. So I just angle that camera down. There we go. So there are your 4 colourways. 5 colourways. Lovely yarns. Beautiful, nice and soft. Not going to be itchy against the skin. Lovely to work with. So I have 5 of those colours in stock at the moment. The next yarn I'm going to show you, and yes, I'm leaving the variegators to last. And I've got 6 of what's available in stock now. Of these beautiful, very soft New Zealand wool, tencel, and possum. 8-ply yarn, DK. Lovely soft yarns make great mittens because it'll be warm and not itchy. Many years ago I bought my sister a pair of mittens of these before I was able to buy the yarn, and she just loved them, wore them to death, because she lives down at Adelaide where it's quite cool. So this yarn is called Otira. So you see it's New Zealand wool, it's 40% wool, 35% tencel, and 25% possum. And each 50-gram weight. And if I can find the rest of the label there, 155 meters or 170 yards. This you can also use for your 8-ply shawls, your wristlets, mittens, scarves, hats. Be lovely as a hat, because I always find if it's some wool could be quite itchy against my forehead with a hat. So this is in this colourway. So this is shade 650. This one is shade 655, charcoal. This one's actually more purple. It's just showing quite bright. Again, once again, the colour's blowing out. This is shade 652. Lovely rose colour, a little bit bright here. This is shade 654. A mustard green colour. Pardon me. 653. And the final shade I have in stock for this is shade 651. And this is a lovely blue colour. It's not too bad and closest to the blue. So lovely yarns, bit of possum, because possums in New Zealand are feral animals. And what they do is that in the milling process of blending the yarns together, they blend the yarns together because you see the possum fibre is hollow, so it's very warm. The final yarn I want to show you today is all this gorgeousness. And I've got some samples made up already. And this is the Misty Alpaca self-striping or hand-painted yarn. There we go. I have 8 colours in stock. This first one, I'll show you that one last because I'm working on that one, and I'll show you that second last. Okay, start with this first one. Colour, you can see, is 57. Now all of these Misty Alpacas are 50% alpaca, 30% merino wool, 10% silk, and 10% nylon. And just bring the label here. Made in Peru, 100-gram balls, 400 meters, 4-ply. And they're using US number 2, which is a 2.25mm needle. Really lovely, soft, squishy yarn. But look at the colours in this blue one, colour 52. Isn't that just, sorry, not 52. Oof, naughty me, 57. This going to olives. It is so easy to knit. Just glides off the needles beautifully. Okay. This next colourway I have is colour 58. Look at that. And you're going from your magentas to your reds to your blues to your greens. Oranges, yellow. Just beautiful. This is a colour my sister loves because she's very partial to green. So this is colour 56. So once again, you've got your magentas, your purples, aquas, greens, yellow. Beautiful. This colourway is colour 60. Oh, there's lovely tones there. Just lovely. Here we go, a bit more green and purple and yellow at colour 55. Look at that. Look great in any of those shawls which use a variegated 4-ply yarn to be nice and soft against the skin. See there, you've got khaki in there, magenta, you've got some rose beiges, oh just simply stunning, oranges. Ah, the yellows. Colour 65. Look at that. And you've got your mauves. And you've got your lime greens and reds and pink and purple. Lilac. Just divine. Second to last one. And this is working on a secret project of mine. So I don't want to show you the stitches because I haven't written the pattern up yet. But this is how it's making up. So this is my little project, but I can't tell you any more about that yet. So I'll pop that back in the bag. And that's the colourway in the hank, or the skein. Look at that, all those pinks. This is colour 66. Oranges and blues and magentas in there again. Just simply lovely. Final colourway is colour 52. And that's what it looks like balled up. And this is Susan B. Anderson's How I Make My Socks. Just look at that. And actually these are throwing purple here, but this is actually more blue. But it just shows you the depth of the tone. But isn't that just gorgeous? And these, I only started these Sunday night, and I've only been knitting a couple of hours each night on them, and they're just flying off my needles. So this is my, if you look at my Instagram page, you'll see a better colour picture of it, what it looks like in reality. Because I say this is really throwing up into the violet tones, but it's more blue. And these are my Sings DPNs, and I just love them, 2.25mm. I've done Magic Loop and I've tried the 9-inch, but I think I just like doing DPNs. Yeah, just love them. So that's in my shop as well. So that's basically for all 4 of the yarns at this stage. And I'll just pause here and I'll get out some bags I have got on offer. Now, these are the bags I have in stock at the moment. I am currently, as I'll just show you over here, got more cut out to make here. And I'll be making more tote bags. So let's come back here. Here we go. Excuse me, just take a sip of water. Now, this is these are all going to be one-offs that I've got in the shop at the moment. The other bags I have will have more than one. Now, I'll show you. Let's bring this up here. Sorry for a bit of a jolt. This is the blue egret bag, drawstring, wooden beads. Then the other side I've got Thai fighting fish. Okay, it draws up like this. Has a square base. And on the inside, show you what I've done. So that's the bottom. Sit out flat once you've got your yarn in there. And I have a zip right across here. You open and close. Put things in there so they don't fall out. Then on the other side I have 2 pockets. So you can pop in smaller balls, labels. So I've only got a few more moments left till I can record because I'm losing memory. This is the next bag. A little bird and butterfly on the other side. This is in the green. Draw cord base. The final draw cord bag I have, this, as I say, remember, it's only one of each. I've got this in the orange. Pockets there. All these bags are quite sturdy. There's the back. Interfaced. So that would take a one project. And it has a different style gusset. Final bag I have is the new design I'm going to be working on, are tote bags. And let's bring that loop over there. So this is one-off bag. And the oranges. And inside the bags, and this will sit down as well because it has a square bottom. There we are. I have a key fob. So you can put your keys in there if you want to, if you're taking this out with you out and about. A zipper pocket so you can drop your wallet, whatever in there, nice and deep, so nothing can be, no one can grab it and hold inside. You can put your project bag, it's quite deep, you can put a small hoop in there if you're embroidering, and the other side has twin pockets. So that's about it. That is my shop at the moment. So all these products will be listed very soon. And I just want to say thank you for my sewing table area where I'm working at the moment. And I hope you can come and join me again for chapter 3 of To Knit and Crochet. You can find me on Ravelry as Bootsy1. And my website is 2knitncrochet.com.au. And I have 2knitncrochetblogspot.com. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. Bye. So I've only got a few more moments left till I can record because I'm losing memory. This is the next bag. A little bird and butterfly on the other side. This is in the green. Draw cord base. The final draw cord bag I have, this, as I say, remember, it's only one of each. I've got this in the orange. Pockets there. All these bags are quite sturdy. There's the back. Interfaced. So that would take a one project. And it has a different style gusset. Final bag I have is the new design I'm going to be working on, are tote bags. And let's bring that loop over there. So this is one-off bag. And the oranges. And inside the bags, and this will sit down as well because it has a square bottom. There we are. I have a key fob. So you can put your keys in there if you want to, if you're taking this out with you out and about. A zipper pocket so you can drop your wallet, whatever in there, nice and deep, so nothing can be, no one can grab it and hold inside. You can put your project bag, it's quite deep, you can put a small hoop in there if you're embroidering, and the other side has twin pockets. So that's about it. That is my shop at the moment. So all these products will be listed very soon. And I just want to say thank you for my sewing table area where I'm working at the moment. And I hope you can come and join me again for chapter 3 of To Knit and Crochet. You can find me on Ravelry as Bootsy1, and my website is 2knitncrochet.com.au, and I have 2knitncrochetblogspot.com. And yeah, thank you for joining me today. Bye.